Hey there, parents! Ever feel like you're drowning in a sea of toys? Like seriously, you could start your own plastic version of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch? Well, you're not alone. Kids love toys, but let's be honest, they also love to completely ignore 98% of them after approximately 4.5 seconds of playtime. That's why today, we're diving headfirst into the toy box to figure out how many toys your kid needs. Don't worry, I've got my tiny sidekick, also known as Science, here to help us out. We're consulting the experts, folks, child psychologists, developmental gurus, the whole shebang. We're talking about the people who spend their lives figuring out this kid stuff, so you don't have to. So buckle up, grab a juice box or a martini, I don't judge, and get ready to declutter your house and your mind. Let's do this. Okay, let's start with the littlest humans, those adorable little bundles of drool and sporadic sleep schedules. For infants, we're talking like 4 to 6 simple toys, and when I say simple, I mean it. Think soft rattles, textured balls, maybe a stuffed animal that doesn't play creepy lullabies on repeat. The goal here is to stimulate their senses, not overwhelm them. They're still figuring out this whole being alive thing, so let's not throw too much at them, right? Plus, let's be real, they're more interested in chewing on their own feet than playing with some fancy, battery-operated gizmo. Trust me on this one. Next up, we've got toddlers. These tiny humans are all about exploration, pushing boundaries and seeing how many times they can make you say no before you crack. For this age group, experts recommend around 8 to 12 toys. Now, we're talking toys that encourage different skills, stacking blocks, sorting shapes, those little plastic animals that mysteriously multiply overnight. And of course, no toddler is complete without a healthy dose of pretend play. Think toy kitchens, tool sets, doctor's kits, anything that lets them mimic the world around them, and hopefully prepare for a future career that doesn't involve me asking them for money. Just remember, safety first. Avoid anything with small parts that could be choking hazards. Because as much as we love those tiny humans, we'd prefer they keep their internal organs on the... Alright, now we're moving on to the big leagues, preschoolers and older. These kids are like little sponges, soaking up knowledge faster than I can soak up a Negroni after a long day of pretending to be Robert. For this age group, experts recommend around 12 to 15 core toys. Now we're not talking about just any old toys here, we're talking about the good stuff, open-ended toys that can be used in a million different ways. Think Legos, building blocks, art supplies, maybe even a good old-fashioned cardboard box. Because let's be real, those things are magic. The key here is to rotate those toys regularly. Keep about 1/3 of them available at a time and switch them out every few weeks. This keeps things fresh and exciting, kind of like my dating life before I met Blake. Remember how we talked about rotating toys? Yeah, that's not just some crazy parenting hack, it's actually backed by science. Rotating toys helps to keep kids engaged and prevents them from getting bored too quickly. Think about it. Would you rather eat the same meal every day or have a little variety in your life? The same principle applies to toys. By switching things up regularly, you're essentially hitting the reset button on their little brains and giving them a chance to rediscover their toys with fresh eyes. Plus, it helps to keep the clutter at bay, which is a win for everyone involved. Pro tip: get your kids involved in the rotation process. Let them help you choose which toys to put away and which ones to bring out. This gives them a sense of ownership over their toys and makes them more likely to actually play with them. Listen, I get it. Toys are like the official language of childhood. But when it comes to toys, less really is more. Instead of buying every single plastic gadget that sings, dances, and tells knock-knock jokes, focus on quality over quantity. Look for toys that are well-made, durable, and will last longer than a Kardashian marriage. Choose toys that spark your child's imagination and encourage creativity. And don't be afraid to say no to those toys that are basically just glorified commercials disguised as entertainment. Remember, you're not just choosing toys, you're curating an experience for your child. Make it count. So there you have it, folks. The not-so-secret formula for a happy, engaged child is actually pretty simple. Fewer toys, more quality time, and a healthy dose of imagination. Remember, less is more when it comes to toys. By focusing on a few quality items and rotating them, you can keep your kids engaged and your home clutter-free. And hey, if you ever find yourself with a mountain of toys you just can't handle, you can always donate them to a good cause. Just make sure to remove the batteries first unless you want to subject some unsuspecting child to a never-ending loop of Baby Shark. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more parenting tips from yours truly, the most unlikely parenting expert on the internet. Until next time, stay classy, parents.